Can you see my screen now?
Fast enough, so might as
No
well slow
problem,
you
no
down with the
problem.
coding.
We have to make the practice of it. Okay. So what
Yeah.
I'm saying, if you want to create the interface, you see my style of doing. You may be creating interface in different way, right? See my style. I'm just writing implements and assuming I'm going to create this interface, right? Got it? So when you do it, it will cry or not because interface is not there. Clear? Oh, I'm talking with you. What's your name?
Me, Sachin.
Okay, Sachin. Sachin, you see it's giving me the error, right? So you can click
Yeah.
on it and create interface, right? And finish button. Your interface is created, right? Reverse engineering. Mhm.
Okay.
People, in this session, we are talking about what is the interface, how to create it, and what is the use of it, right? And as per the core Java, interface contains method declaration. Yes, no method definition. Am I right or not?
Yes.
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 So I want to add my all the method in the interface. See my style of doing? I'm just putting this annotation. When you put this annotation, then it will give me the error. So you can put your mouse on the method name and here you know what's saying? Create, save in super type iMovies DAO interface. You see my magic? Automatically that method declaration comes here. Make sense? I'm going to do the same job. Sorry, two comes, right? It's okay. You can delete it. Then I'm going to do all this thing in all the method. Hmm? After that, I will put my mouse on it. Hello, everybody. Put your mouse on it. Then it will say ask, like, just do it. You got my technique or not? So two is
Yes.
coming, then you can delete it. This is just technique, okay? No formula is for this. So you are following me. Hmm? Little bit fast, but I'm doing the same thing. Hmm? Yeah, Sachin.
Yes.
You understand how I
I
am
yeah,
moving
follow. Yeah,
all
I
this
follow you.
method? Simple. Click on it. Click, 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 click. So after clicking, done. So every method declaration comes in this interface. Can you see this? Save, delete, find all, update, and this one, right? Now, wherever you want to use it, I'm using it in service layer, Sachin. Yeah. So come to the service layer. In service layer, what you can do instead of auto wiring implementation, you should auto wire interface. Why we are doing Sachin? Because if you use interface, user will never come to know my definition. Can you see this? When he will open it, he can see only my interface. Make sense or you got confused? Here I'm using interface, right? Simple, everywhere. So do you understand why we need interface? Because if you have interface that contains method declaration and other people can use interface to access my definition. No need to provide implementation to them. Sachin, when
Okay.
somebody will open it, he can see the method declaration only. This is the benefit of using interface. Make sense? So when you
And
go
it's
to the
What do you
security
mean
as
by?
well.
pardon.
Is it because of security? We want to
No,
hide
no,
definitions?
abstraction,
Abstraction.
security,
Okay.
whatever you said. Abstraction is the right word for it, right? Nobody
Got
want to show you the definition. Why you should see definition? Your job is you want to use my all implementation, right? How I have written the code, right? What is doing, you should not bother about it. You should only bother about this method is supposed to do what.
it. Got it.
Hmm. Same thing, say similar thing you can do for the service layer also. Allow me. So you can make interface implements. Please, same thing. I will do little bit faster way. I this. You can give any name to it, right? So this name is this. So I just mentioned I means interface. Same way. Can you see this? Click. Exactly same way I'm going to do it, right? What you want to do in service? You want to move all the method at override. Can you see this? Just write it. And when you click on it, it will go to the service layer. Same way, right? You can do quickly. Please do not do copy paste, right? Here, take this one and put. I'm just putting on all my service layer method. Mhm. Copy paste, then
Yeah.
error comes and you click on it. Done. So when you are doing, why is not going back? Click extra one, then click on this, then again click on service, delete extra one, click on it. See, I am how much lazy. I'm not writing anything. Hmm? So this is the technique which you learn by doing only practice. Done, sir. Sachin, what I can do, this interface I can use in controller as well. Hmm. Can you see this? Yeah. Say yes, you are following me. Hmm.
So
Hello.
earlier when we made a interface of the DAO, where were we using it?
The DAO interface you will use in service layer. Let's open the service layer. Can you see this?
Okay.
DAO interface I am using in service layer and service layer interface I am using in controller. Same way. Earlier we were using implementation,
So instead
right?
of just the movies DAO, we can do the iMovies DAO.
Exactly. You can auto add implementation in its interface as well. This is one of the new thing which you have learned today. Okay, done.
Okay.
Thank you. You have to do practice. Done. Next thing which I'm going to teach you is ORM tool. ORM stand for Object Relational Map. Please do not mug it. Understand? Object Relational Mapping. Mhm. So what is the benefit of it? See, if you want to persist some data, right? Let me show you an example. When you want to persist some data, what boring job you are doing? Any guess? Here you have to basically write query. Say yes. You have to write query and you have to remember the placeholders, right? Then you have to prepare the data, then reduce a template and you are doing it, right? So whatever you are doing in one this much line, if you can do in one line, then basically Hibernate is a framework ORM tool. Hibernate says just follow my some rule, then I can directly what? I can directly save this data object into database. I will generate the query, I will prepare the data, I will set data to the placeholder, then fire the query. Oh my God. So what you are going to do? Sachin, you are just going to write only one line of code over here. You tell me which one is better. So there is a technique, right? There is a technique that is called ORM, right? That is Hibernate. If you use Hibernate, no need to write any code for JDBC, for database interaction. So tell me, which one is nice? Hibernate or Spring JDBC?
Hibernate.
In Hibernate says don't write logic DAO. Oh, so if you use Hibernate and if you use a little bit flavor of the Spring data, JPA, right? And if Spring data, JPA plus Hibernate. If you use all this together, right, you can use Hibernate independently, right? It is up to you, right? But if you use Spring Data, JPA, Hibernate together, what is the benefit of it? No need to write database logic code. Oh my God. This technique, Spring Data, JPA, and Hibernate all together makes your application DAO-less. No DAO layer at all. This technology, what it does, man? These technologies all together makes your application DAO-less. You got a point or you got totally confused?
Clear.
Man, magic.
Got you.
Today onwards, you are not going to bother about database logic. Who will write all this code for you? Spring Data JPA Hibernate all together. Oh, nice. So whatever we have done so far, we wasted our time. So you need to know technology. So this from today onwards, I am going to replace with what?
Hibernate.
Spring Data JPA Hibernate, right? So your question is, can I use Hibernate independently? Yes, right? There is a many flavor of it. Can we use Hibernate independently? Yes, right? 5.x. Can we use JPA independently? No, JPA you cannot use independently. Hibernate you can use independently, and if you want to use JPA, you can use with Hibernate. And Spring Data JPA you can use together, right? So among them, which combination is the best combination? All three, right? Hello. Hibernate, you have to write little bit code in this same as Hibernate, but in this third one, you are not going to write any line of code. Oh my God. So which technique industry is using right now? Any guess? Depend on. either Spring JDBC or this Spring Data JPA Hibernate. Make sense? So if you want to use this technology, you have to follow its rule. If you allow to me, today I can show you only one operation. Which operation? Save operation. Other we can do tomorrow. Are you ready for that?
Sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Agenda is you said again, why you are wasting my time? Could you please design something where I'm not supposed to write any code and automatically things should happen? Yes, let's do that. Okay. The first thing which you have to add it in POM, you have to add one dependency that is called Spring Data, Spring Boot Starter Data JPA, right? So my dear friends, I do not remember the name of it. What do you mean by that? I have to Google it, right? Please allow me. Can I Google it?
Sir.
Spring Boot Data JPA, right? You can just write it, or you can write dependency, so automatically you'll get it. Okay. Please, I need your help. Hmm? So we have to, oh, nice. We have to add Springboard boot starter and JPA dependency. Let's do that without any late. Can you see this, man? Add this dependency. Copy paste. You know copy paste? Yeah. So you can copy paste over here. Mhm. No need to mention the version, right? Because this version will be taken care by whom? Your parent jar. This one. So I need to just add this dependency. My job is done. It is enough. Okay. This is the first step you have to do. If I'm moving a little bit fast, let me know. Now I'm going slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay.
Sir, a quick
So
question about version. Is that for everything as far as dependencies goes, or just for this? Like SQL, should I be worried about version?
no,
Like,
no, no.
my SQL.
When
If
you add the parent version, that's why you are using Spring Boot. That is also one of the reason, right? In Spring Boot,
Mhm,
you have to just add parent dependency.
mhm.
Normally, Spring Boot starter dependency, no need to give the version. Automatically, it will take as per the parent. If you
Got it.
give it, you will
So
be in trouble.
got it. So for every dependency I add, I have to remove the version because that's
Yeah, yeah,
coming.
yeah.
All
You
right.
don't. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Not every, just the one with the Spring Boot starter.
Yeah, I said that is related with the Spring Boot, right? The Spring Boot
Uh,
dependency given by the Spring Boot. But if you see, it is not given by the Spring Boot. So we are just adding the version, right?
Okay. Got it.
And here we have version. So remember it.
Got it. Got it.
Can you repeat the
Okay.
last line? What was that? Why you have the
Mhm.
version for the other two?
Actually, that is not related with Spring Boot.
Oh,
That
okay.
is other vendor dependency.
So
So
JP
see,
is related to Spring Boot.
yeah. Spring did JPA that is given by the Spring Boot. That's why.
So what
So
is
my dear,
JPA?
good question. If somebody asks question, I like it. JPA stand for Java Persistence API. Actually, your question is why you are using JPA? JPA is a one label abstraction over the Hibernate ORM. If you use JPA, you can switch your ORM tool anytime. I'm using a Hibernate today. Tomorrow, you can use some other ORM tool without doing any code change because of JPA. So JPA is a kind of glue which is coming between Spring Data and an ORM tool. So Hibernate is one of the ORM tool. I can tell you other ORM tool name. IBTs is another one, and Top Link, right? Oh man, these are the other ORM tools similar to Hibernate. I'm using Hibernate in this implementation. Tomorrow, if you want to switch from Hibernate to IBTs or Top Link, can we do that? Yes, easily you can do it because JPA is a glue in between. Clear? So why we are using JPA? Any guess? To make our application ORM independent. I'm going to answer your question.
Yes, makes sense.
Yeah, you want to make your application ORM independent. Your application does not have dependency on any ORM tool, right? Yeah. And in next session, we'll talk about Hibernate benefit, right? So today benefited is makes your job easy. That's it. So I have just added which dependency. Could you please help me to recall it? This one, right? Second thing which you have to do is Google tell me what I need to do. Google is saying you have to just configure all this. Can you see this? What is your URL, username, password, and all this which you have to configure it for? Hello,
JPA.
Spring Data JP, right? So you have to go to the property file, and here you can add all this dependency, right? I'm going to do that. So you see, right? Some of the what? Some of the entries there already, right? This entry is there. Yes, right. This entry is there. Yes. This entry is there. Yes, right. So what extra you have to add? You're not replying.
2 lines.
Like here, one you have to add update, and update means it will automatically create table, right? This entry is for what purpose? Create schema automate. This is another benefit of it, man. So far, you are creating this table manually or not?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
how do you search it again, sir?
If you have little bit practice, right, you can Google it. Spring Boot, Spring Boot JPA. You just search it, you'll get
Spring
like
Boot
this.
JPA.
That's not a big deal. Okay. No worries, no worries. After having some little bit knowledge, you can Google it easily. Fine, fine. Hmm? If you are not able to search, started to literally cry. You'll get some link. Hmm? You can try this technique. Okay. Again, you guys are not replying. Talk to me. Search. See, if you know something, right, then you can easily search it. Otherwise, how you can decide which link is good or bad? Hmm? So when I'm searching, it means I know already all those things. Clear?
Yeah.
Correct.
This link is okay. Okay. Actually, I'm just looking, same entry from other place, but that's okay. Give me a second. Today. You know what I'm searching for? Where is my com? SRC main Java. Oh ho ho! It is using everything Java based. It's okay. Fool. Oh, let us go ahead. Actually, there here it is using Maria dialect, right? I'm not using MariaDB. I'm using MySQL, right? So we have to see MySQL. You know what I'm saying? Let me search it
Yes.
again. Spring Boot 2 data GPA, and here you can use MySQL. Are you following me? My database is MySQL or MariaDB.
MySQL.
MySQL.
Yeah, so I'm going to use MySQL. This link is good, I guess. Please help me. He's saying I'm helping you. Just wait, right? So here he's just adding this entry, right? To username password there. So no need to mention. I think MySQL automatically. I think it will take it. Okay. So I'm very happy.
Sir,
This
I have also sent something on chat. Is that the one?
let me check it. Chat. Where is the chat? Give me a second. Give me a second, please. Let me close this. Give me a second. New Eclipse. Hmm. Let me check your chat. Can you send me on Slack? That would be easy because here I have
Sure,
to
sure.
search my chat and I'm not able to get it. I'm sharing my screen again. Please send on Slack.
Yep, I
Mm,
sent it on Slack.
Okay. So far, are here. This is okay. This let's use it. Okay. Uh, this is something else. My dear friends, anybody have any question query so far? It's okay. Hmm? Hey, what is extra in this? This entry and this entry. This is saying show the query. Anybody have any question query so far? It's good to go. Not applying.
Good to go. Can you
Good to
copy
go.
and paste those 3 lines on the Slack, please?
Chat. Yeah, I'm sending all.
All right,
Let's
perfect.
run once, right? Otherwise, if it is not running, we have to send again and again. Okay? I don't
Okay.
want that.
Should we remove the JDBC now since we haven't used
JDBC,
it?
I want to use both parallel, right? And once I'm able to
Okay.
migrate it, then I can delete. Of course, we have to delete it.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
Isn't Hibernate supposed to isn't it actually
Ask questions. Question.
Hibernate is dead pretty much, or
Hibernate is
are
what?
people still using are people still using Hibernate?
Of course. Hibernate is used everywhere. A lot.
So
A
in this
lot. Okay.
video, I was seeing H2. Is that the same thing? H2?
S2 database is different database. The S2 is not similar to MySQL.
Okay.
S2 is your in-memory database.
Okay.
Fine. And S2 database we use only for test cases. So that will come on the way soon. Clear? So I'm just going to validate my entries. Can you see this? Hello? This is the valid that entry and both are the same, right? So let me copy paste. People. The here you can for 5 you can use this and for 8 you can use that dialect. Make sense? Sachin, other people who sent to me, right? You got a point? Same thing. I haven't done anything. So anybody have any question? Query? This entry was there already. Say yes, it was. And
Yes.
today I just
Yeah.
added dialect. What is a dialect? Dialect is
Yeah.
responsible for generating the query. Oh, nice. Whatever query you are writing, who is generating it now? Dialect. Make sense? Or you got confused?
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Thanks. Okay,
So
so I
there are
have
two
done my job.
Hibernate 8, 5, and 8.
Yeah, you can use 8 also. Remember? I'm using 5. That's why I'm using 5. Clear? Done. So it will work for 5.x. So it will create the schema and this will show the query and it will format the query. That's it. This is for beautification purpose. Oh, people, first step what I did, I just added the dependency, right? Second step, added more property related with Spring Data JPA Hibernate. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Next thing which you have to do is
Can you send
you have
these lines on the Slack, please?
yeah. This I'm saying because this is going to be run for damn sure. Let me put it. Okay, done. Hello everyone. Come with me, okay? Come with me. Third thing which you have to do, you have to put a notation on it. Gyandeep, Sachin, what I said? You have to put the annotation on the classes, right? Entity class. First annotation is at entity. What at entity does? This entity is the indication, hey class, you have to go into database. Sachin, are you following me? Which
Yes.
annotation we have to use? Entity.
Entity.
And it should come from JavaX persistence, JPA. Entity means it has to go into database. Table. Which table, man? Table name is already there. So you have to map. When I will save it, you have to go into which table?
Movie
Gyandeep.
slash table.
Which table is that?
Exactly. Table name is there. Can you help me? I forget it. What was the name of that?
Movie underscore table.
Exactly. You have to movies underscore TBL. Oh, nice. You have to tell, right? After that, here you have to tell which one is the primary key, right? Mina, you can use at ID. At ID means you are saying it is a primary key and it is auto generated. Am I right?
Yes.
So here you can use generated value and then you can mention here strategy equals to auto. Got it? And you have to map other column also, right? And I'm putting all this notation on getter. Please remember it. Similarly, here you can write annotation column and then you can mention the column name. It is going to map with which column? Name equals
Name.
to name, right? If you want, you can give the length also, right? Otherwise, it will take whatever underlying length is there. I'm doing reverse. That's why I am, I'm mapping it, but it's okay. I'm in a hurry, right? What is the length of that column? I forget it. Who can help me to recall it? Right click on that. Design table. Mina. I'm mapping my entity exactly same as my table. Can you see this?
Mm,
100? Yeah. I'm going to
So
make
if I
it.
put 45, is it gonna change?
No, no, no. Yeah, it would update it.
It will update the.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it would update it. And then we have year. Here in this we have string, but here we have date. I don't know. Then I'm putting it. Oh, this is not mapped. Okay, so you just leave it for now. Okay, this column, year column, right? Let's focus on other column. A. The here main thing is you have to map entity, table, and this annotation. Other you can leave for now. It's okay with you?
Right.
Hello. Other we should not bother about it. We should bother about entity, which indicates this has to be saved into database, and table and the primary key. Other thing you can omit it for now. Fine. Last step for today. Meena, what you need to do? You have to create a interface. That's it. Interface name you can give anything, right? I'm just going to do movies repository. Hmm? You see how much your job becomes easy. Then here you have to extend other interface that is called JPA repository. Gandhi, are you following me? Make a DAO interface and extend JPA repository, and here you have to mention the entity name. Your entity name is movies entity,
MID.
and here, yeah, movie entity class name, and here you have to mention the primary key type. Primary key type is integer. My job is done. My all the programming is done. Now I can replace my JDBC programming with this. My coding is done. Meena, everything is present in movie repository. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Who
there.
will
Should we
give the
use
implementation?
iMovie maybe?
That's fine. That we can use it, man. We don't need interface in this case, right? This you can make with the same name, right? But not right now. Right now, later. Implementation will, interface implementation will disappear soon. Let me show you. I'm going to run my project. Please allow me. Let's see. After doing this much change, like right now, I am having JDBC template and Spring Data all together, Meena. But soon all will gone. Hello, my project is running, Meena.
So
I'm able to do it.
we can like inject the service and all this in this interface.
I- I'm going to do that. You see my style. So again, I'm telling you, in order to use Spring Data JPA, what I have done so far. Don't know. Let me tell you. First thing we did,
We map the
jar.
table. Yep.
Yeah, we added a jar in this one. This is the first step. Second step was adding this 3 4 property in the external property file. Third, you put the annotation on entity. Add that entity means this has to be saved into database table in this table, and this is the primary key. After it, I have just created a repository class, right? Extending JPA repository offered by Spring Data JPA, and this is the entity which you want to deal with this. This repository is going to deal with this entity, and this is the primary key type of it, right? You can check the primary key. It's primary key type of integer. That's why I'm writing wrapper of it. Okay, Mina, what I need to do next? You just auto add and see the magic of it. Imagine where I'm going to auto add it in DAO. Like here we have JDBC template, but what I'm going to use, Mina, auto add this repository and enjoy. Oh, nice. What this repository is going to do? You want to see the magic? Yeah. People reply. No need to do programming, right? Spring Data JPA is saying why you are wasting your time. Huh? What I need to do? Can you help me? Like here,
Comment.
yeah, in this, you can comment all the code, right? Comment it. I'm not deleting it. I'm just putting it so that you can see it, right? So please you see my style. This code you can comment it. I'm just commenting this. No need to write query. No need to prepare the data, right? Uh, Simply you have to do one thing. Gyandeep, movie repository, and this movie repository is extending JPA repository interface. In that, all operations are there. Gyandeep, what I said? In JPA repository, all the operations are there. You can directly call it. So in DAO, what I need to do, Gyandeep? You can call the save method. See the magic? Oh, nice. And just pass this because it is already annotated with the annotations. Oh my
Okay.
God. Whatever you are doing in this much line, now you can do in this line only.
So save means
So save
insert.
is an inbuilt class,
Yeah, save
inbuilt
it
method,
inbuilt method. It
inbuilt
is
method.
present in JPA repository.
Okay, makes
In this
sense.
interface, that is the inbuilt method. Oh my
Okay.
God. And here, do one thing. Actually, we are dealing with date, right? So I would say that here, so it's fine. If it works, it's okay, right? If it is not working, we'll see. So what I'm going to do, guys, can I test it? Allow me. You guys are not helping me.
Yeah.
Localhost, add movie. Hmm. And here I'm just adding a movie. This director is this, poster, you can take anything, and this. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what error is coming, right? I told you, right? Problem may be because of date.
Date.
It's saying, data exception, but we need to see this problem is really with date. Can you see this? Actually, in database, we have date column, right? Let's correct it. My dear
How about we
friends,
just turn it into a int instead of date?
no. You have to this we have to make a date actually. Are you
Oh,
following me?
But we're not even using date for JPA.
Man,
Hibernate, right?
when you are saving the data, you have a string and string you are trying to map into date, right? That's problem is. Got my point?
No, I don't actually.
Hmm.
But this
But
was
I
already
got it.
working for JDBC,
No
I
man, it's
think.
working because here you are doing manual conversion. Can you see this?
Oh, oh, okay.
It is not working there as well. Got it? Say
Since you
got
removed this,
it.
that's why. Yeah, okay, that's why it's not
Yeah, I'm
working.
going to do that. Oh, my bad luck. People, save me, help me. Hmm. Here, I'm going to do that. No need to worry.
Oh,
When you
okay.
do all those changes,
I
right?
think okay.
No. Give me a second. You have to give me a second, please. Like here, if you do these changes, right? Other places code will break or not. Let's check it. Other place is not saying anything. That's okay then. No problem. Okay.
No, my concern was because since you're not even creating those columns, why should it even
Oh
complain?
man, column is there. I think you forget it. You see, year is date type, so you have to
No,
match
for
it.
the JPA, you're only using name, right? What was the
In,
purpose there?
no. Other column is by default mapped. Okay.
It's
Here,
always gonna map. You don't have to
yeah. You
you
no
don't
need
have
to
to use
map.
the column
It's not required.
annotation.
If
It's not
this
required.
and this are different, then you need it. If this and this are same, you don't need this notation.
Oh, okay.
Got
I
it?
thought you needed to insert the annotation in
No.
order to create the column or map to the column.
Now what I'm going to do? Come to your movie DAO. Like here, I'm going to just forgive me, right? For today, or I just want to set current date into it, right? So where I can do this logic, my dear friends, I can do in my, any guess? I can do it in my DAO layer, right? Just set the date. Later we can correct it, okay? Sachin, what I'm doing, I'm using to today's date, okay? It's okay with you? Done. Oh man, say yes.
Okay.
Later we can correct it. Done. So you see in my DAO layer, my dear friends, in DAO layer we have nothing. Oh my God. So this repository is really doing magic or not? You are not writing anything. Just one line of code. Can I try now? Please, you have to help me. I'm going to run it, right? See my luck? Still it's not working. Where the issue? Oh, duplicate entry 2 for primary key. Why duplicate? I understand what the reason is. Actually, earlier this table is created by us, right?
auto
Let me get,
generated too.
yeah. So that and whatever mapping I have done is not matching, but we are very smart. Hey, if you allow to me, can I delete this table? Done. Hello. Let me try my luck. No, still issue. Table was not an issue then. Table, what I deleted? Movie table does not exist. Oh, so I understand what you're saying. Let me run it again. It's saying table is not there, right? As per this setting, table should be automatically created, but it is not. Let me check it again. Why this is happening? Can you see this? Sachin,
Yep.
Deep.
I think it's created now.
When I
Just
restarted my application, then it is created, right? So table won't be created automatically. You have to restart your application. Make sense?
Yep.
My dear friends, table is here. Can you see this magic? Earlier, you may be crying to create the table. Yes, you know? But today, what happened? It's automatically created. This is the beauty of ORM tool. Let's try. Can you see this? It's working now. So my dear friends and other people, Meena, you tell me, this is super duper easy or not? Because we have to do minimal thing, right? No need to bother about the code. So what we did for this, let's have a quick recap. First, for Spring Data JPA, we have just added this dependency. Second, help
The
me.
properties.
Property file, just add these few entries. Third, you just go and put annotation like entity, table name, and primary key mapping. Fourth and last, you just go and make the interface, extend JP repository. Here, just mention the entity through which you want to play and the primary key. Right? My job is done. After it, wherever you want to use it, right? I'm using it in my DAO, right? But Meena, your question is again, why you are using this DAO, right? Can I use it directly in service layer, Meena? In that way, you don't need this class at all. You guys are not applying. Why I'm using it, right? I should not use this here, right? Yeah, my mistake. People, you just come with me and try to understand the thing, okay? This method we don't need anymore. Why? You guys are not replying.
We converted the type.
Actually, we can directly auto wire it, right? In service layer. DAO we have to delete it. Meena, we don't need this DAO layer, right? Why? Because this repository you can directly call here. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You guys are not replying. We don't need this DAO layer, right? Repository directly auto wire in service layer and use it. I'm going to replace everything. Allow me. Permission granted? Yeah. So what I can do, if you allow to me, in 5 minutes I can replace everything. Gyandeep, I'm going to commit my
So take
DAO.
10 minutes, sir. No, no.
Yeah, I'm taking 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yeah, yeah. Let's do in 10 minutes. I just commented my DAO layer. I don't want DAO. I don't want DAO. I want to make it DAO-less, right? Done. So second thing, what we have to do here, Meena, here repository, do you have any method find by ID? Hai. Meena, already we have method in this find by ID. So what you need to do? Find by ID inbuilt method you can use. And here you can pass the primary key. You got a point? You're not replying. I am using inbuilt method, which can give me the entity as per the primary key, right? Already method is there. And here after it, you can use get method. Get, I will tell you when I will teach you Java 8. Gyandeep, you got my point? Find by
Yes, sir.
ID, who gives you repository? My job is
Repository.
done.
Repository, yeah.
After it, I'll come over here, right? I need to do update, right? So save and update works in same fashion. So here I can use save method. Oh, nice. Meena, what I said. Save and update works
Same,
in the
yes.
same fashion. Oh yeah. The next thing you have to find all. Am I right? So you can use the find all method inbuilt of it. Magic. Everything we have. Delete. If you want to delete the data, so what is the approach? I'm just showing you. In this, let me check. We have method like find by delete. I would say here repository dot delete. Meena, help me. Delete by ID. We have this method. Can you see this? Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. I'm able to make my service layer with the repository. And this service layer already you have AutoWire where? In the controller.
And control.
So no need to do any change, right? So what changes will be done? I'm going to show you. Give me a second. Like here, if you allow to me, can I delete my movie DAO? Meena, I'm commenting it because I don't need this anymore. commented.
Yes, this was my question too. That when we can do all in the interface, then what's the need of the Java?
Now, we don't need it. That's what I'm saying. For repository, you need only interface, right? Implementation will be given by the Spring Data JPA. That's
Yeah,
why. The here for DAO layer, you need only interface. Implementation is gone. Who will give you the implementation for all the method?
JPA.
Spring Data JPA. Yeah. Oh my God, you wasted my time. Yes, we were doing boring job. Can you see this? Unnecessarily. Gandhi, we can comment all this code. Allow me. Why? Because this boring thing we don't need. Why? Because we have Spring Data GPA, where all the implementation are given by them. No need to use that. Okay. I'm commenting. I'm going to comment all this code over here. Please, if you understand, say I understand. All the code is commented. Meena, you reply to me.
Yes, I
Movie
did.
and iMovie DAO. All everything is commented. चलिए आ रहा हूँ मैं A, do you understand the beauty of it? Yes. When you
Yes.
are using it, nothing to do in DAO. You just auto add in service and use the method and enjoy. Oh, nice. All things are same. Somebody is saying, can you run this code? I don't think it will run. Okay. Can you see this? Meena, I'm showing all the record, right? You can delete it also. Oh my God, everything is working seamlessly, right? No change. Mhm. So my dear friends, I have done with the Spring Data JPA first session. In next session, we'll continue from here. People, you just tell me whatever we have done is really super duper easy or not.
Yes, it
You
was.
have just interface and you have to do little bit practice and you can do whatever you can do there with query you can do with this query. Everything is auto generated, right? Can you see this? All these queries are printed over here. So guys, today what we have discussed, whatever earlier we were doing with the Spring JDBC, right? Same job I am doing right now with Spring Data JPA, right? Spring Data JPA internally uses Hibernate. So I can tell you once again what I did today. In order to use Spring Data JPA, we had just added one dependency over here, first step. Second, we have just added this 3 or 4 entry so that you can ensure with the Spring Data JPA you are using Hibernate. Third, whatever entity class was there, we just put the annotation. Entity means this object can be saved into database and this is the name of the table where all the data will go. And this notation is indicating this is the primary key, right, of my table. Other column you can also map it. And fourth thing and last thing which we did, we created an interface movie repository, which implementation will be given by the Spring Data JPA and extends JPA repository, which is offered by Spring Data JPA, right? And this Meena, this interface contains all your operations, right? Save, find by id,
Yes.
find all, delete by id, delete all, blah 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 blah, many more, right? We'll talk. And this is the entity on which it has to work, right? Suppose you have a 10 table, then you have to make 10 repository, right? For every entity, one repository, and one entity point to one table. And this is the primary key type of it. Done. After it, you can use this in service. Already code was there, Meena. I just auto add it and replace the method name with the appropriate method. Done. I don't know. Today, you people, I'm just keeping my session till here. Just wanted to know in the last, whatever we have discussed today, really, you people are able to understand?